very much, Sir Graham. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairpersonship, and I want to thank the member for Don Valley and the Petitions Committee for bringing this vital debate forward. I'd also like to pay tribute in this moment to Owen's families and Natasha's and all the people who have come to this debate today. Thank you for coming here, because I know how painful it must be for all of you. And I'd also like to thank the many thousands who signed the petition. Last month, Owen should have turned 24. This should have been a time of joy and celebration for him and his family. Instead, due to a tragic and preventable failing, he died less than 300 metres from this building. Diagnosed with severe food allergies at just 6 months, Owen was always careful with managing his allergies to avoid triggering a reaction. On the day that Owen passed, he took the time to inform the waiting staff of his allergies, but due to a miscommunication, the information was not passed to the kitchen. This led to his consumption of a chicken burger that had been marinated in buttermilk. Despite the presence of one of the most common allergens, dairy, this information that was only contained in the small print on the back of the menu, not alongside the products. This is in line with Regulation 5 of the Food Information Regulations 2014, which requires restaurants to collate allergen information already, but allows for this information to be delivered by any means. The current regulations are not going far enough in informing customers what allergens might be a part of their meal. Instead, the onus is unfairly placed on those with allergies to inform their servers. This cannot be right. Since Owen's untimely death, his family have campaigned tirelessly for common sense changes to be made by altering the legislation so that it reads on the face of a menu, instead of by any other means. This would be much like the vegan and VE vegetarian symbols displayed alongside vegetarian and vegan products in restaurants. And I praise the restaurants that acted unilaterally to display allergen information prominently on their menus. This is a straightforward step that could save lives. The number of those with allergies in the UK has steadily risen, and an estimated 1 in 3 people are affected. Owen's Law would benefit the millions of people in the UK who are allergic to a food product or who care for someone who is. Those who suffer with even a mild allergy know the detrimental impact it can take on their quality of life, the stress caused by social interactions in unfamiliar places, the diligence it takes to analyse everything you purchase and consume, the constant worry that your allergy might progress and get worse with little or no warning. It is no wonder that those who are diagnosed with an allergy are also more likely to also be diagnosed with depression or anxiety. At the inquest into Owen's death, the coroner found that a lack of data collection regarding anaphylactic reactions was contributing towards a failure to learn from these tragedies. I am pleased that some progress has been made on this front with the establishment of the UK Anaphylaxis Registry in 2021, but we need to do more to support people with these allergies. The last 20 years have seen minimal investment into NHS allergy services, and I support calls for an allergy czar to advocate on behalf of those with allergies, alongside an increased number of allergen clinics. We cannot eliminate allergens entirely, but one thing we can do is advocate for Owen's Law, which would build on Natasha's Law and ensure that allergen information is displayed along food products in restaurants, providing the proper information in the most accessible manner possible. I do beg the Minister today to ensure that action is taken. No one has disagreed in this room today. Everyone has been in favour for more resources to be deployed in this area, for there to be a czar who runs a strategy, a proper strategy with the proper financial resources, the proper research behind why so many people are allergic to various products, but also the legislation. You know, let's change the legislation. The Minister, you are there. You have got this opportunity to actually stop many more parents having to think the unthinkable about losing a child or a family member, when these deaths can absolutely have been avoided if we have the right services and the right legislation in place. Thank you.